Have you ever wondered about the purpose of returning tithes and promise, regular and systematic offerings? Would we be correct to say that the primary purpose for returning tithes and promise offerings is to advance the church's mission? Well, let's first differentiate between the use of tithes and offerings, which is, of course, to advance God's mission, and the purpose that should move us to give them. Then, there is another question. Which one is God willing to receive the most, tithes and offerings or our hearts? You are right. The Lord says, "My son, give me your heart and let your eyes observe my ways." Character development is meant here. But why then does he ask us also to return our tithes and offerings? The truth is that our hearts always follow our resources. That is why Jesus said that wherever our treasure is, there your heart will be also. Ellen G. White says it in another way. This tithing system I saw would develop character and manifest the true state of the heart. Returning tithes and offerings aims to develop character and manifest what truly rules our hearts. Tithes and offerings are used to advance the cause of God. But the purpose of returning tithes and offerings is the development of our character. So when we talk about faithfulness in church or to our children, we shouldn't just argue that God's cause needs resources and that the mission needs to advance and therefore we need to be faithful. We should really emphasize how our hearts drift away from God when selfishness takes over and we are not faithful to Him. What we regularly give after any income or increase may not cause a significant impact on the mission of the church, but is undoubtedly revealing to ourselves and spiritual beings on both sides of the great controversy where our affections are. It is a transformative experience. As you give your tithes and promise offerings, ask God for a new heart, full of affections placed on higher things, on eternal realities. May we put our desires last and God first.